Okay guys, well welcome back to the Super C project here. Finally got a little bit of decent weather here and recently picked up these tires here on Craigslist. They're a set of 33-inch tires. They came mounted on these wheels. I know they're not the coolest looking wheel ever. They're 16.5s, but they are brand new tires and I can get my truck in and out of the garage easily now. And for the price, I really couldn't turn them down. So we got that going on. Got the core support on, obviously. Looks really good. And we've been rigorously sanding here on these fenders. I had them primered up last night, and today we're taking 400 grit. We're knocking them down perfectly smooth. They look really, really good. So I'm gonna get ahead and wipe them down, and then we're gonna go ahead and spray color. And then we also got we got the drip rails, and we got the windshield wiper stuff. So we're gonna get all that on and get this king back together. And one other thing is we got all these little miscellaneous parts here. These are the door latches, and then we got a bunch of bolts that we're painting. One thing that worked really good is just taking an old piece of sheet metal. This is actually a dryer vent, and just punched some holes in it, screwed in the screws, and they held good while I sandblasted them and painting them. So, all right, we'll keep going. Okay, well, finally got the fenders up on the truck here, just kind of loosely bolted on for now. Obviously, I can't put them on finally until the doors are on. And I got a couple issues here. I was hoping maybe some people with maybe a little more experience putting these front ends on and off these trucks can help out. Anyway, I got the 1.5 inch body lift up underneath the rear of this truck. But in order for the fender to line up with where the bolts are in the cab and everything, I have to run the full 3-inch body lift. And also, one of the other things, since I got a 78 frame and it's an 85 sheet metal, that really needs to be set back here a little bit. Doesn't truly line up from here up to the core support. I can put it on loosely, but the puck sets at an angle, and like I say, I could get everything started and then tighten it down, but I know it ain't right. So whoever says all these frames are the same, they are not. And I did a lot of research, or not a lot of research, but from what I could, and I have seen people have to move these back about 1 inch, which is okay on a 2-wheel drive, but on a 4-wheel drive it's a little harder, especially as you're far along as I am. So I'm going to make an adapter plate here for these that'll just offset this bolt hole a little bit, about 1/2 to 3/4 of an inch, and I can get everything bolted up just fine. But I really didn't want to have to run that 3-inch body lift up here just because of the bumper gaps and everything. So I don't know if something's wrong with my setup or what, but any input there? At this point it kind of is what it is. I can't really change how my sheet metal lines up. But maybe just an explanation for future reference, I guess. And keep that in mind if you ever find a 78 frame. But also got the visor up on there. It's looking pretty good. Had to trim it just a little bit here around the drip rail. And now it's sitting on there nice, flush with the cab. Lines up with our body lines here, sorry. And one other thing I was gonna ask about is I took the chrome off these drip rails to paint them up just to make sure I got good coverage, and then ended up screwing them up. And I mean, they're all painted right now, they match the cab, that's fine, but I'd still like the chrome to be back on there eventually. So I don't know if you can buy just the chrome, or if I'm gonna have to get another set of drip rails and then tape over the chrome and just paint the back side of the drip rail. But anyone that's ever done that, I'd be happy for some input. I tried as carefully as I could, and I ended up kinking the drip rails chrome. So like I say, I'm sure I can get new ones, but it's just, I don't know if I need to paint this with the chrome on there, or just get new chrome and put it on the ones I already got painted. So, alright, well thanks, and we'll keep it going here. It'll be kind of slow here for the next week, but hopefully then we can get back at it.